One morning, Gordon was taking on a fresh supply of coal. As he was being loaded up, James arrived. "That's the third load you've had today, Gordon," James moaned. "Some may say you've been rather greedy." "Hard work brings good appetite," snapped Gordon. "Which means plenty of coal, but I guess you won't understand that, James." James snorted and went back to work. Later, Gordon was taking on water from a standpipe because the water tower was under repair. "I wouldn't drink too much of that water if I were you, Gordon," said Duck. "It might give you boiler ache." "Pah!" snapped Gordon. "What's this? Educating Gordon Day? First James, now you Duck. Big engines have big needs. Little engines are just annoying." "Don't say I didn't warn you," puffed Duck. "Huh!" snorted Gordon. But Gordon started to feel sick as he puffed along. "I just can't seem to get up to speed," he groaned. "Come on, Gordon," called his driver. "Don't give up." Gordon did his best, but he just became worse and went slower by the minute. Suddenly, something burst and steam escaped in an alarming way. Gordon felt dreadful and soon came to a complete stop. "What happened?" asked Gordon. His driver examined him. "It's hard to tell," said his driver. "We'll have to phone for a firelighter to examine you properly." The fireman telephoned the yard, and soon James arrived with a firelighter. Well, looks like your firebox is out of order," teased James. "No wonder, after all the coal you've had today." "Nonsense," snorted Gordon. While James took the coaches away, the firelighter examined Gordon and soon discovered the problem. "It's the cow," he said. "I think Gordon's got the same problem Henry had." "What can we do?" asked the driver. "And how are we going to get back to the sheds?" "You'll have to use the special cow tomorrow," said the firelighter, "and see what happens then. As for now, I think you better take it easy back to the sheds." By the time Gordon got back to Tidmouth, it was midnight. "Look!" called James. "It's Gordon with the clapped out firebox." "Shut up, James!" snorted Gordon. "Fancy having a clapped out firebox," teased Percy, "and call yourself the fastest engine. Now you're the clapped out engine." Gordon ignored Percy's remarks, but he did feel very embarrassed. Next morning, Gordon's fire would not light. "Well, I don't know what's wrong," said the firelighter. "It's probably more serious than we thought." "Clapped out firebox can't even get started," laughed James. "No wonder," added Percy. "After all the coal he had yesterday." "Hard work brings good appetite," snapped Gordon. "You wouldn't understand, little Percy." "It's most probably boiler ache," put in Thomas Bradley. "Duck did warn you about the standpipe, but you drank gallons." "It's not boiler ache," protested Gordon. "It's..." "Of course it is," said Henry. "That water's bad. It furs up your tubes. Your boiler must be full of sludge. Have a good wash out, then you'll feel a different engine." "Don't be vulgar," said Gordon heavily. Soon his fire was lit. Wheezing and struggling, Gordon puffed out of the shed and headed for the coal plant. Once he arrived, he took on a fresh supply of special coal. Gordon then puffed away to collect the express. Later, Henry arrived to collect his supply of coal. He was to take a train of tar wagons to help mend the road. At Knapford, James was arranging the express coaches ready for Gordon. James then puffed away to do some shunting. Gordon then prepared to couple up to the express. Once all the passengers were on board, Gordon puffed on his way.